Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? It is your boy DLC, and welcome back to the Lions Club. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all know I need one of them joints. You already know. Season 3, which is crazy. I see, as y'all can see, last week we was on the couch. Now we back at the computer. Now, this is one of my announcements that I want to announce. I want to have more shows on the couch, but I really had to pull some strings to have on the couch, right? I went through 3 assistants, 3 people trying to help me. So this is a call for help. I need an assistant. Shout out to my little brother. He was able to do it because my show was on a Monday. He worked Tuesday through Saturday. So if I would have started on my regular programming on Wednesdays, I'd have been screwed. I'd have went through 3 people. I still love y'all 3 people the same. It just, you know. So this is a call for help with an assistant.
People can't always do it by themselves.
Yeah, man. Like I got an editor already.
So that's good. Yeah.
So I'm trying. That was last year. So this is my goal for this year. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my announcements. What else I got?
Couch, you feeling comfortable too.
Yeah, man, you sleep.
Feel like home when you on the couch.
Yeah, for real. I got a special guest with me, Marlon Mack.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man? How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling great. Life is good right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling pretty good. Appreciate you having me on.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. We gonna get right into your bio in 1 second. Matter of fact, we finna get into it right now. And then I'm going to say what I got to say after that. All right, y'all. So sitting across from me is Marlon Mack Harris. He is a fresh-faced stand-up comedian based out of St. Louis, Missouri. He has performed comedy and hosted events across the country. Marlon Mack performs his stand-up with charismatic enthusiasm and wit. When he's not performing comedy, you can find him in the classroom teaching 4th graders.
Indeed.
Only. Marlon has been on stage with talents such as Wild 'N Out cast members Hitman Holla, Conceited, and Eman Hudson. Marlon Mack has been an opening act for numerous social media sensations such as Sugar Brown, and as well as comedians Royce Bell
Clock it.
from Wild 'N Out and Nima Cat.
Hell yeah.
My boy
Did that last year, yep.
Marlon Mack.
And, shout out to my boy Jamal for hooking me up with that Royce Bell Nima Cat thing.
So shout out to the homie
he
Jamal, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to him. So another announcement I got.
Hey.
So my auntie, she just recently passed away. Big supporter of my show.
Bro. Sorry about that.
It's all good. I appreciate the love. She was a big help in the Lions Club. You know, we got our own episode we did. Season 1, episode 11. And my auntie, she wrote a book. So I just wanted to show some love to the book, you know what I'm saying? Even though you gone, you still here, auntie. You know, I had to show you some love. Why Sunday School? I think this would be a great book for your 4th graders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Pass that over. Let me see that.
Hey, go ahead, man.
Why Sunday School.
Yes,
I like
sir.
this, man. I love black authors, too.
Yeah, man. My auntie, I just want her to continue getting her flowers. You know what I'm saying?
And this is a picture of her on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Beautiful woman right there. She got a
Yeah.
nice smile. Yeah, it's your auntie, bro.
Yeah.
You got that same kind of smile.
Hey, you know what's crazy? A lot of people kept saying that was my mama, too.
I would have, yeah. I would have believed it if you said it.
Yeah, for real. So, I love her dearly. She passed away 2 days before season 3 started. I told the guys, Raheem and Jamal, like, bro, I wanted to just say forget it, but they was like, no, come on, let's keep doing it. And it was a great time. So I just wanted to show Auntie some love. So how was your weekend? I gotta ask. How was your?
Wait, before I get to the weekend, I kind of feel you on the loss of a loved one because I had lost my mom back in October. So I'm with you with that, and I had to work through that stuff, man. Like when we was doing all those rehearsals for the 3-on-4 show season 2, my mom was like down bad in the hospital. I was going through a lot. Not everybody knew about it 'cause I was trying to push through it, So I understand where you're coming from. I just want to put that out there.
Hey, man, we got. Sorry for your loss, man. I
appreciate it.
This one.
But on a lighter note, let's see the weekend. My weekend, what did I do over the weekend, man? It be going by so fast. But I had a pretty good weekend. What did we do? Let's see. What was it? Friday? Oh, I just did a comedy show. I did the Larry Green comedy show, the But Baby I Love You show.
Mm-hmm.
That was Saturday. Yeah, that was this past Saturday, I believe. That one was nice, man. It was me. Larry Green was the opener. Noonie LaRue was the host. And I forgot. Dang, I don't want to forget the old girl, but she was funny as hell. I have to remember her name, but she was funny as hell. That was a good show, man. It was pretty much sold out. All the comedians did their thing. I saw a few parents who kids I teach or used to teach. Wow. They was in the audience. And so, yeah, it was nice to see them. I did that comedy show. And I think the rest of the weekend I was just chilling. Other than that was a great show. Shout out to Larry Green, man. He put on a good one. Dude got a lot of energy, bro.
Oh, man. That's dope. Shout out to that. Time for sure. Weekend, it was the funeral Saturday. Mm-hmm. That was all day. I was low-key was one of the roughest days of my life.
I bet.
Man, I woke up at 3 a.m. like vomiting. I don't know. I think it was my nerves. I had to speak. It was deep, big, deep, but I wouldn't have missed that day for the world. You know what I'm saying? So, besides that, Super Bowl Sunday. How you feel about the Super Bowl?
Man, look. So, here's the thing about the Super Bowl, bro. So, like, I just wanted to see a good football game. I like both teams.
Right.
The Chiefs and the Eagles are two of my favorite teams in the NFL. And so I had a feeling the Chiefs were not going to win. So, but that's like our home team. So I was going for them because that's like our home team. I had to figure out who I was going to cheer for. I was like, I guess I'll figure out, I'll go with the Missouri team. But I knew the Eagles was going to win. What I did not expect was for the Eagles to blow their ass out like that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. I'm like, did Mahomes get paid off? Like, what's going on? Like, dang. Yeah. That was crazy.
34-0 it was at one point.
34-0 it was at one point. That was wild. And I went to the restroom and they scored. I was like, dang, okay, at least they got something up. And they got at least 14. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Man, I had like a little Super Bowl thing at the crib. We was just watching that stuff and eating and drinking and stuff. And we was just like, wow, they are getting blown out.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. How did you feel about it?
Honestly, I forget the Chiefs being the home team. Like, I ain't got no, like, I ain't gonna fake it, bro. I grew up a Rams fan, bro.
True,
so, like,
true.
It's like the Chiefs, it's like they was just thrown upon us and, like, people claiming them. I don't really necessarily claim them. I respect Patrick Mahomes' greatness, but, like, I mean, I'm tired of seeing their ass. Right? I'm just being honest, like, shoot. So, the Eagles, I was like, all right, y'all deserve it. It's more people that I want to have a ring over there than the Chiefs.
Facts. I agree. And they already got like 2. I was like, dang, 3 in a row. That was not going to happen. I knew that wasn't going to happen. Yeah. They was not going to win 3 in a row. Like I said, I just didn't expect to go that way. And then the stats, they kept tossing out the stats. So this was crazy to me. So they said that the Eagles stats, like on average, their players was like 6'7" and 328 pounds.
Oh, man.
On average. That's their team.
Yeah.
And on average, the Chiefs was like 6'1", 287. That's a big difference of the size of people.
Yeah.
That's why they was blowing through their offensive line so heavy. I'm like, damn, they getting to do fast.
Yeah, it was sad. He ain't had time to do nothing, bro.
No time to do nothing. And then it was some plays I was watching. I'm like, bro, you could have ran it. Like he had some time to do some stuff. He just didn't do it. I was confused. I was like, man, you just really under pressure. Or you just making some mistakes. It was crazy, man.
So what about that halftime show? How you feel about that?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was dope. So, funny story. So I did make a bet on the game. Here's the only bet that I made, and I lost the bet. My bet was Kendrick was gonna bring out Rihanna for the song that he got with Rihanna, the Loyalty song.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, he gotta bring out Rihanna. Is that me?
Nah, that ain't you.
I was like, he gotta bring out Rihanna. This the Super Bowl. No Rihanna. He brought out SZA though. Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to SZA, man. And Serena Williams, because that clip was funny. So I'm sorry. She was hitting that shit.
She was
hitting
that walk.
No.
She was hitting that walk like a mug. But I thought it was dope. I mean, dude Samuel Jackson's Uncle Sam.
Mhm.
Man, that was intelligent. That was smart.
Yeah.
That was I enjoyed it. Kendrick did something special with that Super Bowl. He put a lot of messages in there, and then he had the whole world call Drake a pedo. That's crazy.
Yeah, his face when he said, "Hey Drake." That was
Hey
crazy.
Drake.
Yeah, like he had full intent behind that. Like you
Man.
finna feel this.
Man, he had the DLC, the whole world, bro.
Yeah, the whole world.
The whole world called Drake a pedo.
Yeah.
In unison.
Yeah.
In
Together.
unison,
As
together.
One. As one.
That's hilarious. As one. As one. Imagine if I called you, if we in a venue, say we at a club,
Yeah.
a lounge, and I called you a liar. You would feel some type of way about that, right? What if I had the whole club call you a liar? You feel some type
Like,
imagine,
hey, this guy right here's a
guy's
lie.
right here's a liar. Now then imagine the whole world
Yeah.
singing and calling you a pedo.
Yeah,
You
bro.
be mad like, bruh,
Yeah.
he can't go nowhere.
Like, hey, that's that pedal. Like, oh,
Hey.
like it's over with.
He
bro.
gonna walk into he gonna go to a high school to perform. They're gonna be like, "Hey Drake, I heard you like him young."
Yeah, it's over with. Hey, Drake.
Oh,
I
man.
look, Drake. I messed with you for a long time, but
Oh,
I kind of felt a lot of love with music. Like when somebody used to drop, I used to be on it. But now, I haven't listened to Drake a whole album of Drake since he did that collab album with 21. So
I think that was the last full album I listened to as well.
It's just like we old. I'm getting older, man. I ain't got time to I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm change.
I also find myself listening to more like podcasts than music when I'm in the car traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
Or I just listen to old music for real. But yeah, I don't think I've ever really listened to a full Drake album except that one, and then maybe the ones like back when we was in high school or something like that. But I just catch the hits on the radio and the dope music videos he come up with. But yeah, the Super Bowl halftime was dope. The Uncle Sam, that was dope. The statements that Kendrick was making. Now, I'm not sure if he was making all the statements that all these people are talking about on video. Who knows? But he definitely made a statement what he was saying, so that was dope. And he did it right in front of the president. So
He surely did. He surely did. He got a bomb for that.
yeah, hold on, I got a bell for that too. I got buttons over here. I told him I was gonna press a button.
Yeah, he got some
I
buttons, man.
DJ too. I don't, but
All right, so let me see. We're gonna start off with the comedy. We're gonna start off with the comedy.
Let's do it. Let's do that.
So my first time ever seeing you perform was a show hosted by Willie C. It was at Westport.
Oh, you was at that one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was you. Who was in there? You, Willie C, Shantae
Love,
Love,
yeah.
Taji was in there.
Yep.
And that was my first time seeing you. And I was like a teacher comedian. I ain't never seen this before. But I like your style of comedy.
Thanks, man.
I like it.
Shout out to Willie for putting me on that show.
Yeah.
Like, and shout out to KB. KB was my connection between, me and Willie getting on that show. So hopefully she sees this and I'm make sure I shouted you out. But yeah, man, I'm glad you enjoyed that show. I like that show too. I think I went first.
I think you did.
I think I opened it up. Here's my thing. I love opening up shows, to be honest, because I know I'm gonna do my thing. Like if I open it up, it's gonna be something special, and I'll make sure I get the crowd where they need to be. Yeah, I like opening up for real. I don't think you really want to put me behind too many people.
hey,
if it's an actual comedy show, unless I'm, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, shout out to all those people. Shantae Love, she's funny. I ain't seen her in a while though. But I said Willie C, he came to the comedy shows this past Saturday. Yeah, he was in the audience for the Larry Green show. So he's cool. I ain't really talked to him in a little while. It was nice to see him too. So that's cool.
For sure. So my question is, what made you get into comedy?
Man, it's like that stereotypical answer, like, man, people always thought I was funny.
Yeah.
So, like, the whole naturally funny thing. And then I remember when I was in middle school, I had a teacher, we call her Miss G. So Miss G one time, I think I had got in trouble that day about something, it don't matter. But I remember she was like, man, the way you think about things is just different. You should try doing stand-up comedy when you get older. And so I kind of kept that with me. Miss G, yeah.
Where you go to school?
This was in middle school. I went to this private Catholic school called De La Salle.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I went to college, they gave me the opportunity to try it because they had like a comedy improv club. So I got into that. I became like the vice president of it. and I was doing comedy there. That was like 2016. And then when I graduated, came back to St. Louis, I like took a little break to get the teacher thing popping, and then I got back into it. So yeah, man, the whole naturally funny, me just being able to take situations and think about them a little different and make it funny.
Yeah.
And then like my teacher, Miss G, I just took that with me. I was like, okay, she said I should try this. Let me now I have the opportunity to try it. It's a comedy club right here. Let me figure it out.
So how was that? Your first time on stage, like?
Man, I was nervous, but I made people laugh. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. I did my first ever 10-minute set in college, and yeah, I did like some Bill Cosby jokes. I couldn't do no teacher jokes for real because I wasn't a teacher yet. So I was just, just making up stuff. Cosby jokes. I did like a slave joke. I was just making up stuff. But the writing of it was pretty good. So things I was experiencing or watching on TV, I was just trying to turn it into something funny.
So who would you say is your top 3 comedians?
My top 3. I love this question. Sometimes it changes. I feel like I keep the same 2, then I change out the third one. So my top 3, Eddie Griffin. I enjoy Eddie Griffin a lot back in the day. He was one of the ones who I really latched on to as a comedian. Chris Rock. I do like Chris Rock a lot. I know he ain't popping at the moment, but Chris Rock's hilarious. His older stand-ups. And I feel like I always switch this third one. But Eddie Griffin and Chris Rock stay the top 2. I'm going to say, man, one person I've been trying to watch a little lately is Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal's hilarious, bro. Hilarious. And his dirty joke humor, bro, is hilarious. So I be trying to like kind of sneak a few dirty jokes into my stuff and watching him. He just be keeping it real, so. Them 3 for real right now.
Oh, me. I respect that for sure.
Yeah. What about you?
My top 3?
Yeah.
Well, shoot, I grew up watching Cat Williams when he was in that green suit.
Yeah. If I had to pick 5, Cat would have been in there.
Cat in there. Oh my goodness. I ain't never thought about 2 or 3.
You just like Cat.
Like shit, me. Goddamn me. Myself. Goddamn me. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. But I don't know. Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac. I used to love watching the Bernie Mac show growing up.
Yeah.
Watched it all the time, bro. I love Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac was cold on stage. That's why they always put dude last. He always went last in the Kings of Comedy because you can't follow Bernie Mac.
Yeah, I heard. Even Steve, that's why he had to be a host.
Right, you got to be a host, Steve. Steve had to be the host, man. You can't follow. Or Sid, you can't follow Sid or Bernie for real. Yeah. But you got to put Bernie Mac last. Yeah, Bernie Mac is one of the GOATs, for sure. Man, almost anybody who started in that Def Comedy Jam era.
Chris Tucker.
Cold.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah. See, people often don't put Chris Tucker in the top 3 because he only did like a couple specials and just went straight to acting.
I know, but Chris Tucker's stand-up be weak. And I seen him recently, like 2 years ago. I took my mama for her birthday. He came to the Stiefel.
Oh, y'all saw him in person?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So it was funny in person?
Yeah.
Okay.
He locked our phones up. That's why you don't see nothing.
Yeah, I bet. They doing that now, man. I wish I could do that. I'm recording that. No, I need people to record. When you at this level, when you knew you need people to record. Like, record me, post it everywhere.
Yeah, please.
I don't care if you get the jokes or not. You still come.
Oh,
like,
me.
Record
me.
me.
You see me.
Post it everywhere.
Oh, me.
Chris Tucker. So hold on. What's So quickly tell me more about the Chris Tucker show. What's something you remember from there? I know you say it was funny. Like, is there like a certain joke?
He talked about Michael Jackson.
Yes, he one of the dudes who got just. I think he probably got the most Michael Jackson stories.
Yeah, bro.
They was tight.
It was a lady in the crowd that was like, "Chris, I love you, Chris," and he was like, "God damn!" Like just being like I was like, "Man, where's security at? Like, get this lady!" Like, she wouldn't shut up.
Oh man,
I'm trying to remember though, cause it's been almost 2 years.
Nah, you good. I mean, that was enough.
But that's who stood out, and that usher who tried to say I was in the wrong seat, and I told her I was in the right seat, and that's something else. But she tried to move me though. Yeah, just know that. So how do you prepare yourself mentally, like right before you finna hit the stage?
So right before I'm about to hit the stage, I always have my little notebook. Like, even though I pretty much know all my jokes, I like to have my little notebook and still, like, kind of mess with the order. Especially if I looked at the crowd and who's walking in, I'm like, okay, I might see a lot of more older people in the crowd. Like, okay, I'm not going to do this joke. You know, I might just rearranging the order of the jokes sometimes. So I look at my notebook, and then I really just be back there hyping myself up, staying calm, chilling, hyping myself up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You here for a reason. You the best. You about to go out here and kill it. Like, and then go out there and do, hopefully accomplish the goal that I set out to do on the stage.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I just look over my jokes and hype myself up and get ready to do what I do. Probably say a little prayer, you know, and make it happen.
Okay, so I want to know your best night of doing stand-up, and I want to know your worst night. So you could choose what you want to start with first.
Oh, my worst and best nights. Oh, man. Let me start with my worst night.
Okay. All right.
Oh, man. Maybe I got two. But here's one. The first time I ever bombed was in front of my family at the family reunion.
Oh.
Bruh.
Hold on. It's only right.
Bruh, at the family reunion, out for some reason, and this was before I really started doing my thing here in St. Louis. I was like just starting back to get into comedy, and we had a family reunion. This is out in Memphis, right? And I was so nervous, bro. I was so nervous. Me and my cousin Kevon, bro, I was knocking drinks back. I'm talking about at that table, knocking them back. Yeah. Dude, I got on stage or in front of my family and did like what the jokes I used to do in college. That shit was not funny to them, bro. They was just looking at me. Oh, man, I forgot a line. Oh, man, it was not, they was not feeling it.
How long was you up there?
I have no clue. However long it was too damn long. I promise you that. It was too long.
He said it was too long. Just know that.
Man. And I know somebody recorded it. I just hope nobody's looking at it no more. I know somebody recorded that. That was terrible. But I'm funny now. Yeah. I come to a show. I'm funny now. But yeah, that was terrible. I remember walking off like, bro, that was fucking terrible. Then finished drinking. I had a good night after that, though. It was family, so we turned up. But I remember just being like, bro, that was terrible. I don't think I ever really had a bad night in front of people who weren't my family. Yeah, I would never say I had like the worst night. That was like my worst time because like nobody was laughing for real. Yeah. Any other time was like I got some laughs and things like that. I would say my best night. My best night. The first one that comes to my mind. I did the Teachers Gone Bad comedy show at the Helium. Teachers Gone Bad. I had I think they gave me like a 13-minute set this time. This is probably like the third time I done did it. So that she had more confidence in me to do it. So I had like a 13-minute set. And I had them people cracking up the entire 13 minutes, and that just felt good. You know what I'm saying? I had them cracking up. So to be able to go out and have people laughing from start to finish, great. So I felt really good about that. Afterwards, when people walk up to you and congratulate you and be like, man, that was so fun. You were my favorite. Like I had a lot, like one of them nights, I had a lot of people walk up to me and tell me that I was their favorite. And so that felt really good. And yeah, I like that one. Shout out to that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Wait on them to come back. Teachers Gone Bad. I'm trying to get on that other teacher comedy show. I'm trying to get on that other one. Teachers Gone Bad is dope. I want to get on that other one though. The other teacher comedy show.
We got hold on, some of these comments. We got a hey y'all. Oh, yeah. this from earlier. I'm glad they lost. Talking about the Chiefs.
Hey, it don't matter to me either way. They lost. They won. I ain't put no money on it. I put money on the halftime show and still lost. Thought Rihanna was always gonna bring Rihanna out for loyalty.
Hey, that'd have been tough though.
That would have been tough. I'm like, why would he not do that? But he wanted to stick to that new album he got, so I ain't mad at it.
Oh man.
And drop, I guess one of the commercial break, not commercial break. Question.
I'm weak. He said commercial break.
Where do you rank this diss track that he did to Drake? Like, where does that rank for you?
Like the whole Super Bowl, or just
not the whole
track?
Super Bowl? That's that song.
Just the track. I mean, just the track. I ain't gonna fake it. It make you feel some type of way. I ain't gonna lie.
Feel some type of way.
But like, I mean, it's cool.
It's a cool track.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's overplayed, but it's
way
cool.
overplayed, man.
Like, man, we humans just know how to run it into the mud, don't we?
Man, run it into the mud. See, Drake, I heard you like him young.
I heard you like him young. Yes, performing first will have you feeling sorry for whoever goes after you.
Facts.
On me. Bernie Mac. Yes, Chris Tucker puts on an amazing show. I went too. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's
what's up.
Yeah.
On me. Yep.
What else I got for you?
Shoot.
Okay. So we just completed the first season of the 314
show. I got a shirt on, y'all. 314 show for
tough,
sure.
Man, tough.
Yep.
So what was your thoughts on it and how, like, just the whole experience about it, man? Like,
man, I enjoyed it. The 314 show, I really enjoyed recording it. I feel like all of us as cast members, after each episode, realized what we could do better. So I feel like after each episode, the next episode was a little bit better. And now we're on season 2. We all know, like, okay, this is what we could do better. Even though we getting like some new games introduced. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I think we only had a few hiccups, like some of the things that we kind of practiced got rearranged. Like, you know how like we'll do a practice. Not saying it was scripted, but you know we gotta rehearse. We gotta practice some things. Like, hey, can you do a voice? What voice can you do? And we practice some things, and then we get on stage and we don't get the thing that we practiced, but we still pulled it off though. It's like, dang, we still pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? People was thinking on their feet, and I was proud of pretty much everybody, man. That was something new that we did, not just for us, but for the city. And yeah, man, it was. I enjoyed the experience, man.
I really did enjoy it, man. It was fun. Just a lot of personalities and just laughing and just being cool, man. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. Shout out to the people who came in the audience. We did, you know, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but the crazy part is, I'm not sure if you remember, but one of our castmates left and never came back.
Yeah, I remember, cause I was talking to him.
That was crazy. I'm like, dude left at lunchtime and did not come back. What?
Hey, that's on him. That's on
him.
bro.
I was like, luckily, wasn't that important to the show to begin with.
We had feelings. We was prepared for that.
Right.
And I'm glad that we were. So
yeah, for sure. You know, I was just like, I felt disrespected like a mug.
Oh, yeah, like, absolutely.
That was crazy.
Because what was that about?
What was that about?
Hold on, this for you, man.
For me?
No, not for you. But for the person who left.
Oh, right.
That's bad. I'm all about being a professional, bro.
Facts.
Where this damn button at?
Right, hit him with something. Right there. Negative sound. Negative.
But still, I'm a good person, so I'm gonna uplift you to do better.
Facts. Hey, do better. He got some good things going. I saw, cause he do music. He got some good things going.
Yeah.
He got some good stuff going. I just felt some type of way about that, man. We supposed to have been a team, trying to create a team and family, and you dipped.
A team, a family, a unity. Like, bro, come on, bro. That just wasn't a good look, man.
Not at all. Not at all, man.
Okay. So, what are you excited about for season 2?
Man, I'm just ready to bring out more personality, dog. I'm ready to play with these new games that we got. I want to get like more engaged with the audience. Like last season, I had one episode where I was a team captain. You a team captain this time. So I'm not gonna be a team captain this season, but I still want to try to stand out a little bit and figure out what I can do, and then play these games. I'm trying to do more. Like, so one thing I'm about to try to. My aim for this year, as far as the show and my comedy, I'm about to bring out some voice impressions, and I'm about to start doing that a little bit now. So voice impressions, look for it in the show, and maybe look for it in my comedy sets. So that's like one of my small talents I had tucked away for a minute. I can't do everybody, but it's like certain people I could do pretty decent.
Get you a nice little top 7.
Right. That's I only got 3 right now. I can hit a DMX and a decent Obama.
Yeah.
Maybe a Martin Luther King, but
I'll try to work on Amigos. I ain't gonna lie.
Amigos impression?
Yeah. Especially like when they at the drive-through.
Oh yeah, the drive-through game. Oh, that'd be dope. We could all walk up. Just 3 of us.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be hard.
That'd be so tough,
man. So is that one of the games that you ready, like more interested in this season? Is the drive-through game?
I told Jamal, I said, bro, I wanted to do PLD last season. I said I didn't get the chance to play that. Like on
the dance game.
Yeah, I love that game. That game is hilarious. Like I know because I gotta thank you because I like if I just need to be me. Like,
yeah,
that's it.
Bro,
like
just be you, bro.
I just need to be me. Like instead of like trying to rhyme and stuff, just be myself.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the when we did the song about purple, what was it? Purple things.
Purple things.
Yeah, purple things.
Shout out to Gigi who came up with purple things.
Cause I'm like, shout out to her. Cause during that, I'm like, everybody that went up here and talked about grapes and this and that. I'm like, damn, how can I make mine sound different? So I was like, I'm gonna say something when you bruise your knee would actually go to purple.
You did say that.
That's in my head. That's what I'm like, all right, so that's what I'm gonna say. I ain't had nothing else. That's why mine was so short. I was just like,
but it was funny though.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. It was a few people who were like nervous or something. Like, don't try to like. It's like people who want to like, man, Marlon. I'm just gonna use him as an example. Like, Marlon, he's a comedian. Let me try to do. No, you can't do it. What I do, do you?
Yeah,
it's going to be funny.
Yeah,
these people came here to laugh. And even if it's awkward is funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you go out there and don't, like we doing our raps and don't rhyme, it's still going to be funny. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just tell people, be yourself.
Yeah, like you said, keep it going no matter what.
Yeah, or try to find something from somebody that you could feed off of. Like, for example, I think in the show I had to do like a Mickey Mouse impression.
Yeah.
My Mickey Mouse impression is me impersonating Jamal's Mickey Mouse impression. Because I never did it. He would do it so much, and I would just think about how he did it, and I'm just impersonating him, to be honest. I'm like, I heard him do it like this, I'm going to do it like that.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I respect it for sure. Okay, so you are a techer, right?
Yeah, I do teach. I teach 4th grade. Fourth grade, yep.
So I got to know, what inspired you to become a teacher, man?
Man, so I've had a good number of teachers who inspired me throughout life, is middle school, high school, and I had to figure out basically what I would want to do in life. One, what I was good at, and two, find a career that I could, do for a long time that wouldn't go nowhere. So for one, I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creative writer. I do these things. I love literature and writing. So I'm like, okay, I'm really good at literature, reading class, English class. That's my thing. I aced that, no problem. So I'm like, okay, I'm really good at reading and writing. That's my thing. And then, I've been inspired by teachers throughout my life. Shout out to Mr. Edwards from high school. That's one of my my black male teachers, one of the few I had growing up. And I was inspired by him and things like that. And so I also wanted to figure out how I could give back to my community. So, okay, I'm good at reading and writing. Literature is my thing. And a great way to give back to my community is teaching the youth. So I'm like, I'll go be a teacher. And I enjoyed it. Going through college, I was enjoying it. And being a teacher, I enjoy it. It has, it has its frustrating moments, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Just want to, a combination of what I'm good at and how I can give back to my community. And being a teacher, that was it.
Yeah, we got to clap it up.
Yeah. Let's go. Shout out to everybody on live. I see y'all.
Okay, so how do you determine, which age group that you want to teach? Man,
so when I first got into, going into the career of teaching, looking, I did apply for, a middle school or high school. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be more in, the middle school group when I first applied, because, I did student teaching in high school, and back then, I looked like a high schooler. Sometimes people still think I'm in high school. I look like a high schooler, so that wasn't going to mix. So I need to go with people who are way smaller than me and younger than me. So
now y'all can't say nothing.
Right, for real. And so when I applied for the middle school position, the job hit me back and said, well, we got this elementary school position if you want to do it. I mean, I ain't got no job. I was just working at Toys R Us, and Toys R Us had closed down. I was working there. So I was like, yeah, why not? Try it. And I've been there ever since. Oh, wow. So, yeah, the grade level kind of chose me, to be honest. Kind of chose me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I like it, though. These kids getting... It's like when we was in... It's just different, bro. Mm. They got middle school attitudes instead of elementary school attitudes. It's just crazy, man. It's just so different, bro. So different. Okay. These kids think they're grown. It's crazy.
So let me ask you this. How do you prepare for the first day of school?
The very, very first day? I'll go get drunk. No, I'm joking.
I'm like, yo. He's like,
what up, Aunt? Man, the very first day, It's hard. So I ain't gonna lie. I do make sure I have a good weekend before. Not gonna lie. I make sure I have a good weekend before. Come like we about to start school. I just gotta get in that headspace, man. I try to make sure at least I know I have an idea of what I'm about to do on the first day. But luckily, that the first maybe 2 to 3 days is mostly about routines, like getting the kids and like this is how the school year is gonna go. This is how we walk in the hallways. This is how we do things in class, and like giving like little work things in between that. But yeah, lucky them first 2 days is just teaching them the routines of the school. Because even though they might have gone from 3rd grade to 4th grade, it's like, no, you had a long summer.
Yeah.
I got to remind you of how things work in this school. And you've never been in my class before, so I got to show you how things work in this classroom.
I got to know, like, what type of teacher are you, man? Like, how
man, I'm the... People always think I'm, like, the super... I can be fun. Yeah. I am fun, but, like, I'm the stern...
I need that.
Like, I'm that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm... stern but fun, you know what I'm saying? I try to be on them. Everybody gotta pay attention type deal. I do try my best to make it as entertaining as I can, cause like I'm a comedian, so I know I gotta be somewhat entertaining for you to pay attention. Cause like kids don't just want to sit there and be like this. So it'll be me moving around the room. Sometimes if I feel like, cause like sometimes I get bored. I ain't gonna lie. Teachers get bored too. I gotta teach the stuff, but sometimes I get bored. So I might do something silly like run across the room. They be like, "What's happening?" Then I'll be like, "Yeah, I just want to make sure y'all paying attention."
Oh man.
I'm like, man, I'll be running across the room and stuff, and like, but still teaching. It's fun. But yeah, sometimes you gotta stop the class, make them stand up and play Simon Says or something, because like you can't teach if the class is falling asleep. You can't teach. It's not really just what I'm doing that's making them fall asleep. We probably had recess. We just ate lunch. Everybody tired, and they it's cool. Like, who really wants to be there? Everybody wants to be there. So gotta make it interesting, entertaining. I try to connect it to their lives as much as I can. Things like that. Doing my best to build relationships with all the kids as much as I can, getting them comfortable with me, and hopefully making them want to learn for real. So, just a regular teacher trying to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? I try to put a little comedy in there. The kids be trying to roast, but they learn their lesson every time.
Oh, no, because they going to see what's up.
Oh, they always see what's up. Dude, I remember one time, one of my students was trying to get off. He sits right in front. He was trying to get off on me. So I was like, okay. I made the whole class calm down. I was like, okay. I said, you got one, and it better be good. I'm like, you got one. I'm gonna get you back, but you got one, and it better be good. He said whatever he said. I was like, all right. I just started flaming him. But like I wasn't like just killing the boy. I was keeping it PG. I was just saying stupid stuff like, boy, you look like Patrick Star. Things that the kids knew about. Yeah. They was cracking up. And to be honest, like, I can't lose. I'm not going to lose a roast battle with a student because it don't matter what I say. All the students going to laugh at what I said. Because it's the teacher roasting the student.
Right.
Like,
it's just out of bounds.
Right. You can't win. You're not going to win. I can say the dumbest thing ever.
It was just funny that you don't even remember what he said.
I know you're right. I don't even remember what he said. I do not. I was like, you got one. And I do. It happens at least once a month. I'm like, you got one.
Okay. He said he in that mode today.
Right. Like, go ahead. You want to roast? What you selling your breast? You say it out loud. I ain't going to write you up. All right. My turn.
Hey, that's crazy because that was one of my next questions. I was going to say I want to know a crazy kid story. And then I wanted to know like a wholesome story. That you didn't have with the kids.
A wholesome story.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What I got?
Impacted somebody's life or
man,
something.
It's a lot of crazy kids. What do I got? Oh, man, I want to try to share one I haven't shared before if I can. Let me think. All right, let me tell you the wholesome kid story first.
Okay,
let me tell you a wholesome kid story first. So, last year I had students, right, who they wanted to make bracelets. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. They wanted to make bracelets, but they kept like doing it in class, like while I'm teaching. I'm like, I can't make bracelets while I'm teaching. So like either save it for like recess or do it at lunch or something. Like you can't do it in class. And then they also want to sell the bracelets. So I'm like, all right, I'll let the teachers know that y'all making these bracelets and that y'all want to sell them to the teachers. So I kind of helped them with that and spread the word. And they was like, kind of like had their own little business. Like it was dope. It was like three or four girls doing it. And they ended up making me a couple bracelets. I wish I had them on. I don't got them on today, but I still have them. Mm-hmm. So they ended up making me a couple bracelets, and I'm going to do my best to keep those bracelets as long as I can. So shout out to those girls who made those bracelets for me and those other people.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Crazy kid story. Man, what can I pick from?
I mean, it's a pool.
It's a pool, dog. All right, all right. So here's all right. All right, so I had this student, right? And yeah, I mean, this student just couldn't, just couldn't do right. It don't matter how many conversations you have with him, heart to hearts you have with him, he just don't want to do right. So one time, he tried to come in the school, like we was outside, he tried to come in the school with like a rock and throw it at kids and stuff. But I caught him before he did it. So I made him put it down. So we get to class and I'm teaching, I'm in the front of the class teaching. He's in the back. I gotta put you in the back because I can't put you next to people because you be bothering people. And so as I'm teaching, I see him with something in his hand about to throw it, and I look at him. And like he see me looking at him. Like we see each other. You see me seeing you see me.
Oh man.
So I ain't gotta stop. We making eye contact so you can put it down. So he puts it down, I go back to teaching, all of a sudden something flies across the room. And so I look, and I gotta give him like, we do like checks and color changes. 3 checks, you get a color change or whatever. So I gave him a color change for throwing something across the room. And he was like, but I didn't even throw it. I was like, but you did throw it. You threw it. I saw you when you had it in your hand. And then I turned my back, and that was not your hand no more, it was across the room. Then he was like, but you ain't seen me do it. Class, who threw that? Everybody points to him. And dude still lies.
Oh,
and then he says, but it didn't hit nobody.
It's not the point.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
That's not the point. You still threw it.
Yeah.
You still threw it.
Kid,
Gaslighting. Gaslighting like a
early.
mug.
Boy, these kids early.
Gaslighting like a mug. Like, bro, you still threw it.
Yeah.
But it didn't hurt nobody. Right? Like,
Man, trying
oh
to justify.
my God.
Hey, people trying to justify their actions, man. It's crazy.
Dude, I'm talking about trying to justify it. Oh, man, I'm so glad I ain't got to teach that kid no more. He was such a headache.
How many years you been a teacher? What year is this?
6. Yeah, this is my 6th. By next fall, it'll be 7, I believe. So, yeah, man, these years going fast. Dang. Man, no, I had another student.
Okay.
Bro, I had another student who could not stop talking. Like, literally could not stop talking. Talked so much, he didn't even know he was talking. Hey, it was ridiculous. Like, so for instance, he'll say the whole classroom is quiet. All right, class, we're going to be quiet, work on y'all Chromebooks for like 10 minutes, do this website, blah, blah, blah. And he's over there talking. So I'm like, I'm going to just make up a name. I'm going to say, Terrence, check voice. You talking? I wasn't even talking. And the whole class look at him like, you was talking, bro. Like, you were talking. Like, dude. And then I remember we had a conversation. I was like, I pretty much asked him about him talking. And he was like, he literally told me it's uncomfortable for him not to move his mouth. And I'm just like, what?
I can't chew gum at school, can you?
I mean, I would let him do it. I would let him do it.
He said you.
If it'll keep him quiet.
Yeah.
But it'd be funny because like he'll be literally sitting by himself. Nobody around talking. And then you'll go over to him like, I need you to be quiet. And he doesn't know he's talking. He'll be like, I wasn't talking. So it's like, who are you talking to? Like, what's going on? It's like, this is why I think a lot of these kids are crazy. Like, what's you don't even know you're talking.
You don't need no.
And you having a full blown conversation. It's crazy.
Oh man.
Dude, it's a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of stories, but you know, share them.
I mean, I'm just glad that you trying to, like you said, get back and impact the youth, man.
I'm trying my best, y'all. Sheesh, shout out to the parents who do help.
Yeah,
man.
Because I bet you parent-teacher conference come and you just a bad guy.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah, I already know, man.
Hey, it must be you. No, it ain't me.
I see where you get it from. Matter of fact.
No, facts. And I say a joke about that. Like, I love the first parent-teacher conference because like, I know why your child is the way that they are when I meet you. Once I meet you, I'm like, this is why they are the way that they are. Because the way that you are. I get it now.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
That's about
What button I got? I don't even know what the hell CJ is. I don't know. That mug said, hey, CJ the Will. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all can customize buttons?
Yeah, you can.
All right. I just gave somebody a free promotion on that one. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't.
Look, yours playing Sexy Red. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we gonna leave. I'm gonna just leave the buttons
Right.
alone, man. If it ain't the bell,
Right,
then,
Bill.
you know what I'm saying. I actually did wanted to ask you about where Queens meet. How was that?
Oh yeah, where Queens meet, man. I'm about to get my IDMB page popping. I'm on a lot of stuff. Where Queens meet. Shout out to Lilo Denise for being the writer director of that. This is one of like the first acting gigs I had got. So it's a YouTube series, and we're on season 3 right now. I think the only episode of season 3 that's out is episode 1, and we're about to finish. We're about to finish filming the entire season between now and the summer. So hopefully the entire thing will be out by the summer. I had a good time on there. I think that audition is that? No, I met Jamal before that audition, but Jamal's on that show. Jamal the comedian, he's on that show, and it's cool. It's like a little drama. It gives me like some almost Tyler Perry vibes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's a little drama. My role is, damn, I ain't been on set in a while. What's my role? Trey Bucks. That's my role. So basically, Trey, he out of a divorce. He divorced him and his wife got a divorce, and now I'm on with my new boo, and we trying to make some things happen. But then like my new boo works for my ex-wife in that show.
Oh wow!
And then one of they managers just got killed. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Man,
it's a lot of stuff. It's a drama. It's murder. It's a couple. I think sex things in it. I think I'm not in one. I wouldn't mind. There's a lot of attractive women in the show. Shout out to my ex-wife in that show. Shout out to Alicia.
I don't know about this. Like, hey, come on now.
The one who plays my new boo, she's attractive. It's some attractive. It's a lot of women in this show too. I think me and Jamal like the only men.
Hey, that was me and Jamal back in high school, and what is it called? Child development. Yeah, we was like, it was only like 5 dudes. The rest was girls. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, man, but I like it. It's a good show. I look forward to seeing what Lilo wants to do next after this one. So she said she got some. I don't think she want to do a series no more. I think she wants to try to do a movie. So I'm like, hey, whatever you down with, you got a part for me, I'll come help out if I got time. So that's cool. So shout out to her. Where Queens meet. Shout out to that whole cast.
Back to the comedy for a quick second. So you say you got the opportunity to work with been on stage with the Hitman Holla, Casita, and Annual Hustle.
Yeah, man. See, look, I'm gonna put if I even touched the stage and that celebrity was there, I'm putting it in the bio. So look, this was like 2020 maybe. No, this was before COVID, I believe. But this on 2 occasions. Emmanuel Hudson came to Maryville University, and so I don't go to Maryville University. The person I was in, my girlfriend at the time went to Maryville University, and so I was able to go on stage and play like the Wild 'N Out games with them, and so that was dope. I got to meet him, take some pictures with him. The following year, Conceited and Hitman Holla came to Maryville University, and Maryville invited me back to come play the Wild 'N Out games and be on stage with them as well. So I got to meet them and be cool and take some pictures with them. It was dope. I got a picture with Conceited, and he wearing this big ass chain, and I got my little tiny ass rope chain on. I felt some type of way about that, but I was taller than him, so I was like, at least I got you on height. Yeah. Like you got more money, but I got you on height.
Yeah, at least I got some.
Got some. I had my little tiny ass gold rope. You got this big ass, probably $150,000 chain on. Like, look at my little chain, this big chain. But no, they funny and they humble too, bro. Like Hitman Holla is a pretty humble dude in person for real. And then you get around people. And I don't be expecting to be like, I guess, starstruck by people, but I don't know. I was hella nervous to like approach these people, like to even like say, "Can I take a picture?" Like you get kind of nervous, and like Hitman and Casita, like 2 of my favorite battle rappers, definitely like probably in my top 5 for sure. So me watching them like all they battle raps and stuff, I was like, damn, they right there. It's like I ain't think I feel this type of way, and they right there, like, dang, can I take a picture?
Oh me, it's like you don't.
We
know.
on stage, but you know, I was just on stage with you, like we partners almost. Yeah. But then once we off stage, it's like, hey, can I get a picture with you real quick, like type shit.
You don't know until like you there, you know.
For real, for real. I almost had that same thing with Murphy Lee. I didn't get a picture with Murphy Lee, but he does the Smokes and Jokes thing, and I was there around him like twice. I went there just to watch, and I went there again as like to audition. And so my first time just to watch, and I saw Murphy Lee is like one of my favorite rappers, like my favorite lunatic, period. And I'm like, dude is right there, like. He that nigga to me, like, bro. Dude is right there, and I'm like, I'm trying in my head not to be a fan. I didn't even approach him. I couldn't even approach him and talk to him for real. Cause I'm trying not to be a fan.
Right.
But I did end up shaking his hand because we kind of like crossed paths, and he knew I was a comedian. So I'm like, okay, cool, boom, shake your hand. I ain't get no picture with him though. Then even when I seen him again when I was auditioning, it's like, man, like I'm still kind of starstruck. Like, bro, that's Murph right there. But he hella humble because he ain't got no security around him for real. If he did have security, I can tell. They probably there. We just don't know.
Just don't know.
Just don't know.
Creepy.
But yeah, man, I be starstruck sometimes. I be like, dang. But if I see Murph again, when I see Murph again, I'm getting that picture. So
hell yeah.
I ain't really been the type of person to just, cause I'm low key kind of shy unless I'm on stage for real, and I'm trying to get out of there because you got to network.
Yeah, so we can relate to that too,
bro. I've been trying to get out of that. And so I gotta be able to like approach people, be like, "Hey, can I get this picture?" And, I am a fan, you know. So, but yeah, next time I see him, getting that picture, Murph.
Absolutely. All right, we only got a couple minutes left.
All right, what's up? What you got for me?
I played this game last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Tell Me More. It's just a game with like different cards with different like just random questions. So I'm finna shuffle this up and have you pull this. And we just gonna do one, cause I'm gonna do this with all my guests. Like, so just go ahead.
Game alert.
Yeah, just go ahead and see what that question talking about.
All right, what's the biggest feeling you have right now?
That is insane.
Damn. Anxiety. Anxiety right now.
At this current moment.
I mean, I'm comfortable, but I don't know. I'm feeling kind of anxious. It ain't a bad anxious. It's just a little anxious. Once I start talking, you know, sometimes I can't stop. But yeah, a little anxiety.
On me.
Do I keep going?
I mean, you can. I was going to answer it too. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. My fault.
No, you good. You good.
What's your feeling you have right now?
Right now, you know, I'm happy to be back. Season 3 of the Lions Club. You know, just like you said, networking, just enjoying, vibing.
Yeah,
you know?
Man. I'm happy to be here.
Hey,
anxiety and happiness. You can have it all. I'm happy to be here. I've been when I first met you. So I saw the interviews first, and then when I met you in person, I was like, "Oh snap! You the dude that do the interviews?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Dude, short as hell.
You do look taller on video.
I'm weak.
I was like, "Yeah, man, I want to get on." You was like, "Okay, season 3, I got you." I'm like, "All right, bet. All right, cool."
Yeah, man.
I think the first person I saw to your show was Shantae, for real.
Shantae?
I think it was the first person I saw to your show.
On me. That was season 1.
That was season 1?
Yeah, season 1 back in 2023. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Thanksgiving time. I remember that.
She's the first one I saw. And I was like, okay, I'm going to have to watch it. I'm going to have to watch, get connected, and see what else to do. And yeah, now we here. So great.
Yes, sir.
Full circle.
Yes, sir. For real. Shout out to that. Oh, yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. One more.
All right, what's this? Hold on. What's a little thing other people do that always means a lot to you?
Do another one, because we did that last week.
Okay.
We did that one last week.
All right. When you imagine your happy place, where is it, and what are you doing there?
God damn, we did that last week, too.
Let me pull it from the middle. What's something you find embarrassing? You do that yet?
Embarrassing? I don't think so.
Something you find embarrassing. Maybe it doesn't have to be pertaining to yourself. Just something you find that's embarrassing, period. Like, man, that should be embarrassing. The first thing that came to my head was sagging, to be honest. When you sagging and your whole cheeks is out, bro,
ass be out.
I be like, yo, you not embarrassed by that? Like, your whole ass is out.
Right.
Like, bro, like, then it's like, if you in the wrong area, you can't be mad if a man approaches you.
Right. That be my whole thing,
Your whole cheeks is out. You're presenting something to somebody.
Right.
And I feel like the only people who's going to stop that is women. Only women can stop that. If more women make it a standard to not be approached by somebody with their old ass out, then they'll probably stop. And if they don't stop, then you know they are part of.
They know they on.
Right.
They on the DL. That's what I think. They just don't want to admit it.
You say what?
They on the DL.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's the way to show it.
Yeah.
When I found that out, I stopped sagging completely. And I was never sagging like that. Maybe my jeans might be flooding a little bit. Back in the day, I pull them down a little to the waist, make sure ankles is covered. But now I was like, no, I wouldn't. I got my belt on. I ain't sagging. Absolutely not. Like that should be 100% embarrassing. But that's your lifestyle, then it is what it is. I ain't got nothing against it for sure.
Only respect. Yeah. Embarrassing. One thing I find embarrassing is people who are not willing to learn. Like they ignorant and like they just know it. Like that's what I find embarrassing. Like
I'm with that.
Like it's annoying for real.
And I speaking of that, I heard someone who said this. I'm not to remember who said it, but he said you should know because people like think they know enough about a subject and debate it, but it's like, but you're wrong. I'm trying to help you realize that you're wrong about this. Here's the evidence so you know that you're wrong about this, but I don't want it. Right. You should know enough about a subject to know when you're wrong.
Right.
If you go debate something, at least know when you're wrong. And I heard, Neil deGrasse Tyson said it. When I heard him say that, I was like, he is right. And I be trying to make sure, like, if someone's trying to correct me, I try to listen to make sure, like, okay, maybe you're right. All right, you know what, you're right. You're right. I know enough about this to be like, you're right. Okay, you got it.
Or it be what I don't like is when people ain't got a pot to piss in, they try to correct you about something.
Facts.
Like, why are you talking? Like,
why are you talking?
Well, all right. So, next upcoming events and where people can find you.
Next upcoming events. Shoot, I might have to. Let me go. Sometimes I be having so much pop, I gotta go look at my own flyer.
I put the thing up in here.
Yeah, I got it right here. I got the flyer right here. All right, so I will be at the neighbor's place on Valentine's Day, doing their Valentine's Day game night. We gonna have like 3 contestants. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, put it right there on the screen. That's what I need. Yep. Neighbor's Place, February 14th, Valentine's Day. They doing a game. I'm hosting their game night, so it's like a love dating thing. It's not Pop the Balloon. It's not 20 versus 1. It's old school. We're going to have like 3 women on stage, 1 man. We go try to match him up with somebody. I'm going to be asking questions. Might ask the audience some questions, and the audience go let us know who should this person be with. And then they'll probably get like a free date or something at the Neighbor's Place. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure Neighbor's Place going to do something special for y'all. The next night, I'm going to be out of town, my first out-of-town show of the year in Perryville, Missouri, doing comedy there for the St. Louis Comedy Studio. So shout out to them for having me on that. Then the 21st, I will be at the Cola. This is a smoke shop at the Cola. I don't smoke, but they wanted me to come down and be funny. I'm headlining that show. It won't be my first time ever headlining a show, but that's one of the dope spots I could headline. I'm headlining this year in February, so that's on Cherokee Street at the Cola. If you partake in the cannabis and you want to hear some jokes, this is the place to be. And I just got booked for a brunch comedy. I'm going to be doing like 15 to 20 minutes there March 2nd. So your boy is working. And if you want me to come work for you, you better hit me up now, because I don't like turning down people when I really like you. You know what I'm saying? There's been times where I've been booked and somebody asked me to do something and I really like the second person. I'm like, but I've committed to this. So, But yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up. The flyer's on my page. My Instagram is @MacLyric. So that's MacLyric. Because I also do a little music. MacLyric is my artist name. Or just search Comedian Marlon Mack on Instagram, Comedian Marlon Mack on Facebook, Comedian Marlon Mack on TikTok. It's pretty much on everything, and you'll find me. I'm also vote for me to be Comedian of the Year. Comedian of the Year. If you on my Instagram, it's in the link, and I'm gonna keep posting it. Keep voting. If you got 5 different emails, vote from every email. If you got 10 emails, keep switching them up. Go back and vote again. And I love the love. I done ran into some strangers. They was like, Marlon Mack. I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, I saw your name on the list. I voted for you. I'm like, much love. That's I appreciate it, man. We local celebrities out here, bro. But we gonna go beyond that. We gonna be just celebrities in a minute. We go from local to C-list to B-list to A-list.
Yes, sir.
Let's skip the C part though. Let's go straight. At least to B to A, hopefully. But yeah,
I'll be honest. When people say I seen you somewhere, I'll be like, shit. Like I don't be knowing what. I'll be like,
bro,
on me,
bro. Somebody messaged me the other day. Was like, yeah, I saw you on my homegirl Snapchat. I'm like, I don't know who your homegirl is,
like,
bro.
right? Like,
I don't know who you talking about. But hopefully it was a good time, and whatever it was wasn't too crazy. So great.
Right.
Oh man, but yeah. So let me give you a question.
I was just
quick.
gonna say, you got a question.
Your question. So this is a question I'm asking anybody I do an interview with. Would you rather be the worst player on the team that always wins, or the best player on the team that always loses?
Shoot, let me be the worst person.
Worst player on the team that always wins? All right, go ahead, explain.
Because I can learn from the winners, man.
Right?
If me just winning on the team, me being the best player and just winning and losing all the time, ain't no fun in that. And like, that's just like, to me, that's just like, I feel like that's more selfish because like, why? Are you teaching your teammates something, or are you just focused on you? Like,
I agree.
I'm more about like I like being a leader, man. I like people working together. I like people to uplift each other. I like to see people's strengths, their weaknesses. I pay attention to everything, and I thank God for making me like this because people just don't pay attention. Like,
no, man, I agree. I'm with you. That's the choice I always choose. The worst player on the best team, like for all the same reasons you just said. And it's like a lot of people think you just trash, but it's like I'm not trash. I'm just the people on my team just happen to be better. I'm still good. They're just better.
Right.
And you know, even though we even though I might be the worst, we still winning as a unit somehow. So yeah, and I'm agree. Learning from people, things like that, and just going forward. And I've had people say the best player on the team always loses, and that's the first thing that comes to my head because I'm trying to figure out if you're selfish or not. That's me. I'm like, if you selfish, are you a team player or you're selfish?
Yeah, that's homie.
Yeah.
But everybody, this was episode 2 of season 3 of the Lions Club. I have noticed, so I have opened up every season with somebody I known personal, and then my second guest has always been a comedian.
Hey,
my first season it was Jason Jenkins. My second episode was Akhtar Muhammad.
Oh yeah, I know him. Yep.
And then now we got Marlon Mack.
Hey, I appreciate it, dog. That's a good little track record.
Yeah.
You maybe just open it like that every time.
Yeah.
First episode, somebody personal. Second episode, comedian.
It's nice formula.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
Yeah. So man, I appreciate you inviting me. Hustle City. Make sure to go see Hustle City on Amazon Prime. That's a movie that I'm in. So go check that out. Hustle City, Amazon Prime. But yeah, hopefully we can do this again sometime, man. We got a lot of big things coming, dog. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We'll be back next Wednesday for episode 3 for season 3. Y'all know 3 my favorite number. So we'll catch y'all then. Hold on real quick. I got to get the outro together. Yeah.
Do I get to keep this book or no?
I
mean, I could order. No, I could order one. Just tell me where to order it from.
I'm like,
no, that's yours. Just tell me how to order it.
I got you, bro. We can talk about that. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.